Good afternoon, Shadidi Laser checking in. As I mentioned in the post, this is the month of June, June 2nd, 2016. We're halfway through the year. And for those of you who have been along on the ride, in January, we launched the Best Year Ever workshop where we built our vision boards. In January, we helped get things on point in terms of our mission, our mindset, and our mastery. And we had great guest speakers such as Dave Anderson and Danielle Berger on the health and wellness aspect in order to help to streamline our business, our big ideas, our lifestyle from all angles and build balance and overall health, wellness, and well-being. So now that we're in June, my question to you is, where are you? Where is your focus? Where are things? Are you happy with your overall direction? Are you happy with your purpose, with your position? Are you happy with how your big idea is coming along? Are you putting in the time, energy, and effort in order to deliver those results? So I'll get into a few questions that you should ask yourself in terms of the revamp. But first of all, in terms of what's going on currently, I'm thankful to have worked with a sports broadcaster this week. Very talented individual, tons of broadcasting experience, both in print, magazines, and also getting more into the digital media side of things, multimedia. And it was just great to see his enthusiasm for his craft, and the fact that he mentioned that he would move anywhere in the United States for his next full-time assignment was very inspiring to me. It's just great to be surrounded by people who love what they do and are passionate about what they do and are willing to take the risk and sacrifices necessary to be great within his given craft. So it was exciting to provide him with a blueprint and overall strategy for what he's attempting to do. Thank you, ladies and or gentlemen, for joining me on the live broadcast. Good afternoon to you. So that was pretty exciting in terms of working with, hey, that's a familiar face. Angie, how you doing? Pennsylvania in the building. So it was very exciting to work with him on his particular revamp and relaunch of his brand. Very excited. I'm more excited than he is to see what he's going to accomplish. In about 7 minutes, I'm going to do some nationwide training, webinar training on Office 365. We'll be broadcasting to several centers throughout the United States, Oakland, Chapel Hill, Louisville, you name it. It'll be a bunch of different centers, and I'm going to be doing a live Q&A session to help organizations get up to speed on Office 365, which will be fun and exciting. I'm not too nervous, you can see my hands are shaking a little bit, so that would be fun and exciting. But definitely in terms of clarity for your big ideas and the things you're looking to accomplish, it's a few questions to ask yourself. Number one, Sherry Knight, thank you for joining me. What is your big why? What is your why in terms of your business, what you're looking to accomplish? Now that we've made it to June and we're looking to, of course, cross the finish line and go to the next 6 months of the year to finish things out, what has changed in terms of your why, your overall mission, your focus? Why are you doing what you're doing? Maybe in January, your motivation may have been different. It may have been to serve a particular sector, or to raise a certain amount of funds, or to solve certain problems and issues within a particular sector that you serve. But now in June, it may be different. Case in point, if you look at my Facebook profile, in January, my goal was to raise $100,000 to adopt classrooms and ensure 21st century digital learning environments and classrooms. But as I got deeper into the mission, I realized that it may not be necessary to raise $100,000 to create the type of impact that I need. So in June, the campaign will be rebranded into the 100 Classrooms campaign, because it doesn't take $100,000 to make the type of impact that I had in mind. Once I got deeper into it and looked at resources, so on and so forth, then I started to realize, okay, I can do a lot more with less and still make the type of impact that I desire. So, next question, what do you value? Again, in January, your values may have been different, maybe through dealing with certain coworkers. Richard Flemister, USS Kitty Hawk, Navy, born and bred on the broadcast. Thank you for joining me. I don't have that much time. I have to do some nationwide training, but I want to get through these questions. I'm excited to see you all on the broadcast. But what do you value? What has changed from January to now in terms of what you value? What values are very important, because within your organization, your big idea, your freelancing, your corporation, the values that are in your head or in your heart often trickle down to the rest of your organization. Your organization will never be more righteous than the person who's running it. Keep that in mind. So, and finally, I'll throw out one more question before I get into training. Is what is your story? So how has your story evolved from January to now? Like I said, we're in the midway point. We're at halftime. We have to reevaluate what we've done. And for those of you who are unfamiliar, in January I hosted a pretty good workshop, very effective and powerful workshop called the Best Year Ever Workshop, where we basically took our year and came up with a structure to put together the best year ever in terms of what you want to be, do, and have. So now at the halftime, it's time to reevaluate our vision boards and what we've put together. So that's why I'm putting these questions out. If you have the time and availability, you need to be on board with me for tomorrow's strategy call. It will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will edit the post for Facebook Live and put the dial-in information, and it's free of charge. Where if you have a big idea, if you want to be an authority, if you want to be more efficient in your business operations, we will be discussing how to put together the best possible June 2016, and also use this as the catalyst to produce a better second half of 2016. So it doesn't matter if you've made $2 million last year or you're just getting started. All I'm doing is facilitating ideas which lead to seeds of growth. So if you take one idea from it and you take action from it, then it is a win for you. So again, tomorrow at 3 p.m., have a public speaking engagement in the morning. I'll be doing a presentation and also doing a panel at early in the morning, a few other things. And then, so 3 p.m. will be the time before I have to teach my jiu-jitsu class. I'm going to carve out some time in the day. We're going to discuss strategy and get our game in motion. So once again, thank you very much. Just in review of the 3 questions: what is your story? What do you value? And what is your big why? Please evaluate those questions. Take a moment to write those out. And you can also email them to me directly at hello@mrshadid.com. That's MRSHADEED.com. And I'll be happy to discuss that with you. Forward to just going into great detail about your business ideas, what you're trying to accomplish, so that the second half of your 2016 will be phenomenal. Even if the first half was great, we're trying to make it greater. I have to do training, and it's going to be good as well, nationwide training. Just wanted to check in with you guys. Over and out. Have a spectacular day.